all these alligators are getting ready to be retired for the rest of their lives. This alligator in here currently, and the one who's so vocal is Fluffy.
Water keeps them a little bit calmer, so even though they have more.
It's really a safer place to be in the middle, or just not on an alligator in general.
And that head is just as long as Chandler is tall.
Woo! It's okay, Blackie, you're later. No, Blackie, stay away. What is going on, my beautiful, lovely people? I'm hanging out with my good friend Justin Igualada, and we're here in this alligator wrestling pit. These three beautiful alligators that are in here actually need to get rehomed because they're retiring from alligator wrestling.
Yes.
Alligator wrestling, it's not what you think. It's not headlocks, it's not body slams, it's just educating the public about these beautiful animals. And Justin has been devoting his past decade to doing shows out here and educating the public about these beautiful animals and why they're so important for our ecosystems and why they shouldn't be killed every time they end up in someone's backyard, because that's a big thing here in Florida. Once a gator's over 4 feet, if it becomes a nuisance, usually people put them down because after 4 feet you can't let them go back into the wild. So living in captivity is really the only option after that. But these alligators have been here for about a decade. But Blackie actually, Blackie's been here since the 90s. So she's been an alligator for the alligator wrestling shows for many, many years. And all these alligators are getting ready to be retired for the rest of their lives. We're going to take them to a huge facility called Wild Florida with a big natural pond. And we're going to take these two big gators and put them over there, which you guys will see later today. And then this beautiful girl, Blackie, come get a look at her. I love her to death. Blackie almost got killed by a bull alligator, probably, I don't know, like 3 years ago.
It was about 3 years ago.
Big bull gator grabbed her up. You saw the footage. How'd that go?
Yeah, well, let me tell you what, we had a big, giant male in here. And unfortunately enough, he grabbed her by the midsection, and he was big enough to pick her up out of the water, drag her all the way to the other side of the pit, and then he slammed her against the wall a couple of times.
Just to show you the force of that gator.
Sir Chandler here brought her back from the dead. We took her out back, we had her off site for a little while, and Chandler had to go back there every single day and give her a little bit of crock chow, a little bit of crock chow, a little bit of crock chow. And then we had to do her wounds every single day. And it was almost a year before she got back
about a year to rehab her and get her back to her normal weight, because once she got injured like that, she stopped eating for a bit. She got real skinny.
Yeah. That's the thing with these alligators, as tough as they are, if you get some stressors like that, they can and will die from that stress. Even moving large alligators like this becomes difficult because of the lactic acid, the way they work, and then two, any reptile under immense amounts of stress can have a multitude of problems.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we got really lucky with this one. And she, honestly, because the way this works is very simple. These are all rescued alligators. And we say that, which basically means essentially, without us, they would have been killed. So we want to give them a place. They do shows with us, and then generally we'll retire them after a couple of years. Blackie is more of like a selfish thing for me. I love her. She's blind now. She's old, so we're going to retire her, and she's going to actually end up at Chandler's Wild World.
Which is going to be really cool, because I think we're going to try and work something out with Fred, so Fred can hold on to this beautiful alligator while I get my fencing taken care of. So at least by the beginning of next year, Blackie can live the rest of her life with me at my facility, which will be awesome. Justin can enjoy her, I can enjoy her, and she can enjoy the rest of her life in a natural enclosure. And probably not with those two knuckleheads over there, because she does not like these other gators. She's only like, I don't know, like 7, 8 feet long.
She's feisty.
These two other alligators are 8, 9 foot alligators. They're two males. You'd think males, big brutes, they're tough. No, she chases them out of this little pit over into that section. That's why they're cowering over there. They're hiding from her right now. And I think I actually got a clip of her chasing them out a second ago. Check this out. So we're going to get these gators moved today. We're just going to be moving New Guy and Fluffy. You and I both know how lovely Fluffy can be.
Fluffy's named Fluffy for a solid reason. Because he's fluffy.
Exactly. And Fluffy's just so friendly and so easy to work with. Justin will be moving Fluffy.
Boy. But these guys will do fine in the situation they're going to. When we move these guys to Wild Florida, they're two big, younger males. If we brought Blackie out there, it'd be a completely different story. Number one, she's been a part of Chandler and mine's life. I can't even speak today.
No worries.
For quite some time. And so, again, sentimental value. Plus, she's blind. We want to make sure she's good. And then just to have her around with us until the rest of her life is going to be an amazing thing.
She was a wrestling gator since the 90s.
Yeah.
90s. That's insane. And not just that, we know people that she's ripped the fingers off of. So she's very close to our hearts. She's
quite his face here quite a few times.
Just a little touch up, just fixing your nose up a little bit,
making
straightening it out
over here. This was rough until she fixed it. So
come check this out. Look at this. We got a new guy. He's the biggest alligator in here currently, and the one who's so vocal is Fluffy. And I'll let Justin deal with Fluffy. I'll deal with this guy.
You gonna go on that?
I could do in the water, but I don't want Fluffy biting my arm off.
Let me move her out first.
So Fluffy doesn't chew on me.
You got the tape for that?
Yep, it's in my pocket.
So we're going to do this in the water for a couple of reasons. Number one, in the water, it keeps them a little bit calmer. So even though they have more it will keep them a bit more comfortable.
Big alligator. I got this. It's just been a while since I've been to the gym. There we go.
Remember, you have to yank and cup with your lower back.
All right. Now, once you're on the back of the alligator, it's typically a safer place to be in the middle, or just not on an alligator in general.
That's the best way to do it.
So what I want to do is just cover her eyes, cover his eyes when I get a chance, and gently raise those jaws up.
Don't worry, if something goes wrong, I'll totally knock you out.
Thank you.
You won't feel a thing.
Woo!
Gotcha.
Gonna thrash.
Are you good on the slant?
Can you move the tail just a little bit?
I can.
Pull me into the deeper water.
You want me to pull to your right?
Pull to my right, yeah. Thank you. So this alligator, we're just gently covering the eyes. They naturally sink about 1.5 inches into the eye sockets.
Comfy?
Huh?
Comfy, dude?
Yes. Woo!
Now look at the size of his head compared to Chandler right here.
He is a beast.
Chandler's not a small person, and that head is just as long as Chandler is tall.
Woo! It's okay, Blackie, you're later. No, Blackie, stay away. Woo! Whoa, you stay over there, Blackie. Big girl. All right, we gotta gently lift that head up again. It's okay, relax. I'm just gently tilting the head up so I can secure the jaws. There we go. Woo, what a beast of an American alligator. And those jaws, they can have over 2,500 pounds per square inch pressure, sometimes up to 3,000 depending how big that animal is. You ready?
Whenever you are, bud.
I'm ready. There you go.
Good. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to wait for Chandler to be comfortable. That way I don't step into the swing section. And get
There we go.
And we use purple tape because
It's cute. Notice what we're doing right now. He's doing sticky side up at first, and then he's going to twist around.
so we twist it, sticky sides up so that's not on the face. Not that it would cause too much damage, but we do have a longer drive, so this gives you the same amount of restraint without having to have all that stuff pressed against the skin, because they can, and you will, damage the face of an alligator.
You got all these sensory organs right here. Check this out. All these little fine dots, or ISOs, sensory organs that help pick up any pressure in the water, any movement, so they can locate their prey even in the dark of night without using their eyesight. So when you end up taping them like this, you don't want to be putting the tape directly onto those sensory organs and then pulling it off. It's not good for those sensory organs. So they do the sticky side up. It's nice and gentle on the animal. And look at this. Look at those big, fat jowls right there. That is all the jaw force of the alligator, the muscle. This is what contributes to about 3,000 pounds per square inch pressure in those jaws. That is 2.5 times greater jaw force than a great white shark. and this gator is only about 9 feet long, and a great white usually gets around 15 feet long to 18 feet long. So it really puts into perspective how strong these gators can be. Are we gonna take the eyes up too?
We only have enough to take 4 more gators up, so we're gonna let's count.
All right, now the difficult part about this is when you jump a gator hot like this, it still has a lot of energy versus tiring them out and then jumping them. So when we move this gator, it's probably gonna beat us up a little bit.
Spicy. All right, Chandler, get him in the wheelbarrow.
All right, I'll just try and do this all by myself. Don't worry, I got it. I got it, just me, right?
I took a shower already.
Just me, I got him. There we go, let's go, Justin.
All right, so Chandler's gonna get the front one. I'm gonna get the back. Oh, he got big.
Okay. Oh, that's a big alligator.
He got bigger.
I thought you said you didn't feed them.
He got bigger.
Oh. All right, nothing like dirty swamp water. Oh, holy smokes.
New guy, you got is so big.
We gotta be real careful because that head is solid bone. And if it whacks you in the face, you're going unconscious, and you can have a bloody hemorrhage inside your brain.
Also, we want to make sure that he's good. And the easiest way to do this is to make sure
Where's your crew?
that you're missing.
Where's your crew, bro? Where's your staff?
Carry.
There we go. Right into a wheelbarrow. Back it up. Thank you. Woo! Nothing like the garden wheelbarrow to help you with a big gator. All right. Easy as walking the dog, huh? High five. We're almost there. Oh, thank you. You're sweaty. All right. Let's do this. Okay.
We should settle this.
Woo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy coming below. Do you struggle to get a toy out of your dog's mouth? Well, try getting the gator out of the pit, damn it. Woo! Let's get him in the truck. It's always easy just to cover up those eyes, keep him nice and calm. Even right now, I'm in danger because if he swings, he's gonna whack me right in the crotch and crush my eggs, or break my kneecap.
Crush my eggs.
So we gotta make sure we're real careful.
Yeah, you want some hard-boiled, not scrambled.
And believe it or not, this is the easier alligator. The other alligator will rip your hand clean off and smile at you.
You made me do that one.
I love macaws. They're so peaceful. Hey, long time no see. What's up? I'll come give you a hug after I'm done.
You good, you good. That's what you gotta do.
I had to take something to go, you know?
Take something to go.
All right. We've got a nice U-Haul van with AC for the long ride, 3 hours up north to Wild Florida. So these gators can live the rest of their life in a big natural pond. We could probably fit a giant bull gator in here if we had to, but today it's just these up and coming bulls right here. You notice, look at these nostrils up top. They're breathing nice and good. The alligator mainly breathes throughout the nostrils on top of the skull. They do not breathe throughout their glottis mainly. So when you tape him up like this for transport, we're not hindering his breathing in any way, shape, or form, so he's good to go. Also, an alligator can hold its breath upwards to 3 hours by slowing their heart rate down to 4 beats per hour. So we're really not doing any damage to him.
Can you guys
If anything,
control your heartbeat?
yeah, can you control your heartbeat? When you see your crush at school and you're walking down the hallway, can you control your heartbeat?
That's right.
There we go. Whew. All right, Justin, you go ahead. I'll cover the eyes.
It's throwing me off.
I think I broke my toe.
We're gonna have to say number one. Thing one and thing two.
Damn.
You got your toesy, bro?
Yeah, I think I bruised a toe.
You want me to kiss it better?
Please. Thank you. Time for gator number 2, Fluffy. The most intense alligator in the state of Florida.
You almost took my thumb off.
Dude.
So Fluffy normally he's a natural born beast. Guy's a killer. But as soon as they sink their head under the water, if you watch like when Chandler caught his, as soon as the head goes under the water, it gives you a good point to get on top of this thing because they do feel a little bit more secluded, a little bit more safe under the water. If his head was above the water, I would never be able to stand in the vicinity that I'm standing in. All of this, and he would attack. So, I'm gonna try and work this out. Good, ready guys, 1, 2. Alright, so I'm gonna let him chill out for a second. name is Chandler. I'm gonna cover these eyes first. And then I'm gonna lock his front foot because he's gonna rage as soon as I pull this down. Or maybe he'll be nice this time.
I doubt it.
Will you be sweet, big boy? Come on. If I go nice and easy, no, I feel tensing up already. You just being sweet.
This is the one that never chilled out.
No, you got worse.
Literally, I was telling them, this is the one that bit Paul Bedard on the head. This is the one that bit you on the hand. This is the one that kicked my butt all around the pit at Holiday Park. This gator's got quite the reputation. And notice Justin's move is always to go back to the neck, because that's the safest spot when they start thrashing like that. You don't want your hands on those jaws when they're thrashing unless you got a good grip, or your hands are going to end up in the mouth of that alligator. With all that pressure, it's just going to pop right off. So Justin just waits for the right move, and when he's comfortable, he secures those jaws. Sticky side up, twist around. There we go. Just bringing them into the baker. Tie them up nice and good for your, I'm not going to say ex-wife, I hate that joke. Tie them up nice and good for your neighbors.
Yeah! Oh yeah, that's, yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, Justin. It's always fun to catch up while catching alligators.
So nice.
Woo! Nothing like a good workout with Mr. Iguana.
Why is every time I work out, it's gotta be like this?
Who thought putting really heavy animals in a pit was a good idea? They have to come out of the pit eventually.
I can't help it.
It's fine. I'd rather him fall in here. Yeah. Just get smashed?
Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Just
it was
test
just his
piece.
balls. All right, Justin. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Walk it off, buddy. Walk it off.
I'm gonna waddle it off.
Waddle it off. Only if this alligator knew where he was going. Big, beautiful, natural lake with other alligators. And females that won't chase him out of the pond. Females that you might actually be able to have a chance to mate with. Because here in Fort Lauderdale, the female gators are a little stingy, a little tough. They want you to take them out to Las Olas and buy dinner and sushi. It's a little much.
1, 2, 3. Good.
Drink. Ooh. I know.
Right.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Up top, down low. Foot 5. Let's go. All right, beautiful people. We're in the van, ready to go. Everyone's ready for the road trip. Can I get a hoo-yeah? Oh yeah. For some reason, I got stuck in the back. But it's okay. I got to make sure the kids are nice and safe for the drive. Right? Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, we'll see you guys when we get to Wild Florida. I don't like road trips either. All right, beautiful people, we made it. We're here. This is Andrew Gahuli. He's the curator here, and he's been taking great care of this place. I mean, look at this. It's a giant, beautiful, free-roaming safari with pub stock from around the world. And now these alligators are going to live the rest of their life in this huge, naturalistic pond. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. These alligators are going to paradise. I just heard a dinosaur screech in the distance.
Yeah. Get out. Get out. Yeah.
Yep. Nice big natural pond full of girls. Is that a Cuban crocodile?
There's a Cuban in here too, yeah.
Holy smokes, there's a Cuban crocodile in here.
Yeah.
There's a Cuban over there.
Yeah, there's,
See its hump.
there's one Cuban.
All right, let's get this gator too.
There's a Nile, there's a Morlet,
So this
and there's a Siamese in here as well.
literally is the best option that they could possibly have for retirement.
Big, beautiful area to live the rest of his life in. And he's going to be well fed because any hoof stock that die here, they feed off to the crocodilians, make good use of it. So these guys are going to be eating good. We'll probably come back here and see him as a big bull alligator in the next couple of years. Let's get fluffy. Out of all the gators him and I have experienced, this gator's got the best stamina, never stopping. All right, you ready?
He's got absolutely no chili appetite. He's probably doing this up. He's good. He's ready. Go ahead, homeboy.
Freedom. Come on. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, boy. Don't worry about me.
It's all for you.
He's like, wait.
All the ladies.
He's like, Dad. Tell him. Go.
This is all for you. He's like, oh, I'm back in the wild.
We did it. Look good.
There he goes. Those bubbles right there. A happy ending to an alligator transport. Can I get a ski? Can I get a boom, boom? Oh, you hear him? He's making that bellowing sound. Arnold, come get him the shot. Arnold. Arnold. Come here. Come on. It's okay. Hey, he's shy. Anyways, beautiful people, it was a success. We moved the alligators to this big, beautiful, naturalistic pond, and Angie Galuli was here to unlock the gates and let us into this beautiful wild safari. I mean, dude, we gotta come back here and make some videos.
Yeah.
I will see you guys on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe. Don't forget to check out Bite Force on his channel, and also check us out on chandlerswildlife.com to get your own merchandise. I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, look at this big, spicy meatball. Ooh. See you on the next one. Woo! It's okay, Blackie, you're late. No, Blackie, stay away.